Good morning. What you are seeing here is you are seeing potatoes that are bursting out of the dirt. And yeah, these are red potatoes that are just trying to come out of the dirt. And I'm going to take you on a little walk with me through the garden. It is very early in the morning. It's real misty and cloudy. The birds are just chirping. But we're going to go on a little walk. I love it this time of the morning. See, that dirt is just popped open. I find this interesting. Okay. This is the carrot bed. Carrots are doing awesome. I harvested all my kale. There's still some there. And this is some lettuce down here. And some flowers. This over here is different lettuces, spinach. It's a salad bowl mix. It's coming along really good. Peppermint and echinacea growing right there. This is my onions. See that top right there? These are really getting big. All on the side here of my greenhouse. They lack about another 2 weeks. They've been doing really good. We're gonna walk over here. I got my peach tree's doing really good. And I've got my my mind just went blank. Remember I said I was going to do a separate video on comfrey because comfrey is going to take over this entire area. But I will. We're going to go over to the other tree. Okay, here is the plum tree right here. And here is the other comfrey. It is this. It's just grown by the root. See, these are little flowers. They're getting ready to flower. And it's gonna grow all around there. Super excited about that. And now we're in the greenhouse, and as y'all can see, my beets have really gotten way big. And then I still have my greens down there. I've gotten some lettuce in here in the middle. And then toward the end, I've got cilantro, which I love. And then some other lettuces down here at the end started from seed. Everything started from seed. I only got one. This one down here at the end. This is gonna be my cauliflower. I had a lot of cauliflower down here at the end. None of it, only one, took off. I don't know why that is. My seeds just didn't germinate, and that happens. And I've got a couple of, you'll see, this one right here is a, I had talked about this on a previous video, radishes. Just a few radishes took off. I don't know why that is for me, but anyway, this is gonna be kind of short. I've got a lot of stuff going over there. A lot of stuff. My tomato plants are getting ready to go out. This is yarrow. This is cauliflower. I'm trying to get my cauliflower to continue to go. All this is peas, sweet peas. They're coming out. They're bursting out. They're coming out right there. There's a green. I don't know. Y'all probably can't see any of this. They're actually right there is a green. This one's green. It's like they're just ready to come out. But All this over here is sunflowers. I got some herbs back there. And some of this needs, that's my red clover. That needs to go in the ground. And this is plantain. That's plantain. I got a few things going on over there. All of this, that's my basil down there. Finally got it to growing. But anyway, that's spearmint down there. It's a work in progress, but good morning, everybody. I just kind of wanted to wrap up this video and kind of go over some of the things that we've talked about. And basically, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rexanna with Past Present Herbs, and we've been talking about gardening, being spring and all. And when you are experienced, or you're a new beginner, and you think about gardening, last couple of years, I usually don't get started probably until around now. But actually this year I got started in February. Having a greenhouse enables you to get started a month early, even 2 months early. Normally I would be in my house and I would have a designated room and I would get everything started. But in the greenhouse, it's normally a lot warmer inside the greenhouse because of having no shade cloth on, and it blocks you from the wind, and it just keeps everything a lot warmer inside here. So I've got my seeds started and just learning what cold weather crops you can start, because there are things that really love the cold weather like kale, carrots, onions, certain things that just it doesn't mind. They don't care whether they get cold. They actually love the cold weather. And I'm learning that more things that you can start, like cauliflower and stuff like that, certain things that you are fighting diseases and pests, that I get to the point where I don't want to fight all those things. It's better to start it earlier, and you don't have, like my peas, I love peas, but I just got to where I don't even want to deal with all, because of the fact that I have to fight all the heat in the middle of the summer. I just say not even start because I'm too hot, I'm too bothered, and I feel like, you know, I'm needing to learn how to do this. And like right now, it's so cool, it feels so nice outside, and the bugs are really not here when it's really cool. So if I could give anybody some advice to keep gardening, to keep going, do it now while it's cool. You don't have the bugs, you don't have all the infestation of diseases. So get out here while it's nice and cool. The birds are even loving it, they're just going at it. And yeah, you have a great harvest early. I've been harvesting stuff it's spring, and I've been harvesting stuff, and I'm going to continue to harvest stuff. So I just wanted to go over, like this year, I'm planting some potatoes in the past, not having that big of a yield, and then also wondering why they don't preserve. So I wanted to go over. I was listening to M.I. Gardner, and he was, you know, he's pretty educated, even though he's very young. We lean to go toward the older folks, and we lean to listen to them. But I've been listening to him on a few things because he really explains in detail why. So in planting my red potatoes this year, he said, and I use these alfalfa pellets. The pellets are time released. So he said, when you're digging your ditches or your drenches, whatever you want to call them, before you put your potatoes down, put some alfalfa pellets down. That's good nutrition. Plus, he said, I've heard of putting sulfur down. I got my bag up like this because I put my sulfur and my alfalfa pellets in 5-gallon buckets. So you put your sulfur, just like a handful in each, or a scoopful in each drench or ditch, whatever, in each little drench or whatever. And you put like 3 or 4 of the pellets, bucket handfuls or whatever, you know, like 2 handfuls in each drench. And that the sulfur helps preserve your potatoes for longer periods of time. And so I know everybody has their own variety of potatoes, but either way, it doesn't matter about the variety. It just helps to preserve your potatoes for longer periods of time. So that's really good about the potatoes. Okay, that's something I learned this year. I would probably say, you know, you will have, like the potatoes are coming up right now, and I haven't fertilized it any at all, but that your alfalfa is going to fertilize here in the next couple of months. It's going to be releasing that alfalfa pellets. So that's really a good fertilizer. Okay, now let's move on to the onions. Now my onions are, I think a lot of people know that onions are heavy feeders. Now I use a liquid, it's just for all green. You want to make sure on your liquid fertilizer that it's a 10 or higher, because they are pretty heavy feeders on your liquid fertilizer. Now I've got a 10, I think it goes 10, 10, and 10, and I use that every week or every 2 weeks on my onions. And I didn't get it and bring it out here with me, but I use that pretty much just for my onions, and I might use it on a couple other things. I don't have it listed with me right now, but being heavy feeders, that's what I use on those. And it's an organic. Always make sure that it has the what is it, OMRI, made sure that it's for organic. And is that OMRI, OMRI for organics only. And then fertilize them pretty good, and my onions will be ready. And you can save your seeds and anything, and they'll be really good for you. Now let's talk about some fruit trees, because I'm learning about fruit trees. And if you have any tips or tricks or anything like that you want to leave in the comments, please do. I always love learning new things, even though I have a little experience, and even though I say, you know, I've been doing this a while. It doesn't matter. Experienced people can learn new things. I'm learning something new all the time. So just like on the potatoes, see, I didn't know that, you know. And so anyway, fruit trees, I've never really done fruit trees. I've been around some fruit trees before, but I never really personally took care of fruit trees. And I picked the fruit, made the pies, did all this kind of stuff, you know. I've even helped fertilize them before. But I kind of know what not to do, but not really what to do. I'll say that. So anyway, but these fruit trees that I've got a peach tree that I've planted myself, and I've got a plum tree, and I think they will pollinate off of each other. It's kind of what I've been reading and understanding. Now I want to get another one next year of each, one of each, and then they'll pollinate more off of each other. But as far as fertilizing, and I had a liquid fruit not very high, but it just is a liquid fertilizer, and it's organic fertilizer that we fertilized with in the very beginning. After a couple of weeks, I think after 3 or 4 weeks, you can use this. It's a concentrate, and then you just fertilize after a couple of weeks. Well, to keep them very strong and to keep them for their life, you know, especially the first year, or they're actually, one's a year old, one's 2 years old, but the first couple of years or whatever, is suggested to me that you plant comfrey. And so the comfrey is full of minerals, all kinds of vitamins and minerals, both. And so that's why I got comfrey plant and growing comfrey. I've always wanted comfrey anyway. Before I had the fruit trees, I wanted comfrey, but it just kind of made it more intensified that I get comfrey and grow comfrey. So to plant it right there at the base of our fruit trees, I thought that's a great place to do it. So that is what I'm sharing with you, is if you didn't know where to plant your comfrey, and if you ever heard about planting comfrey, there's a great, like, several reasons to do it. You can have comfrey for your tree. If you never really wanted to have comfrey, that's a reason to have comfrey. But not only just to have comfrey for your tree and for your, it's a great mulch to have in other areas of your garden, but it's also a great herb. I encourage anybody, I'm going to do just a video on comfrey, all the medicinal properties that it has, all the reasons that you want comfrey in and around your homestead. It's good for your animals, it's good for you as a person, for your entire family. It's good for your you know, your front yard, your backyard, for your entire, you know, it's good for everything. So yeah, we need to talk about comfrey. But there's just so many other things. I've been talking about potatoes and onions, and you know, having comfrey for your tomatoes even. I mean, you know, it's got great benefits. And I just wanted to talk in general about some good fertilizers. I use this when I'm planting tomatoes. I just put a couple of handfuls of this down in the hole before I'm planting tomatoes. I do like this. It's, as far as calcium, it's not real high calcium. I know some people say I want a lot of calcium. It's only 7.5% calcium, but this does have some alfalfa meal in it. It has, like, we were talking about just the different things that it might have, but it does have like fish meal. You know, it does have like some things that are pretty good in it. I do use this for other, you know, herbs to sprinkle around. It is kind of a, what do you call this? It's not, well, it's kind of like powdery. I don't know if you can see it in my hand. Yeah, kind of powdery mixture. It's got some what do you call this? It's like grains of sand. Grains of sand, yeah. So, yeah, I thought I would just get on here to finish up and let everybody know, like, you know, what I use as fertilizer. I use some liquid. Fox Farm has a really good liquid plant. It's called Big Bloom. It's earth castings, and it's good for roses, perennials. This bottle, I bought it last year. It's really good. It's only probably got about that much left in it. I use it quite a bit. You can pour this in your water, like a big gallon jug, and then just pour it all over. This has got the OMRI on it. Good for your violets, your roses, all the way down to your herbs, your vegetables, your roses, your potted plants. I use it on everything. It's very, very good. Very, very, very good. and I just give it a good shake. Put it in a big, like, gallon, 2 gallons. It's good for everything. So anyway, yeah, I thought, you know, we can just kind of sit here for a minute and talk about, you know, some really good fertilizers that are out there, and that makes your plants, some of them are not so heavy feeders, some of them are heavy feeders, and in preserving your potatoes. So anyway, you guys, just a short message before I close. You know, today is just going to be a beautiful day. I'm getting ready to go to work here shortly after I finish this video, but I just wanted to say, you know, if I can, I hope everybody has a really great and peaceful day. But can we just please, before I close, I normally say, you know, blessings, I'll see you in the next video. But today, can we please say a prayer for Israel? It's really on my heart today to pray for Israel. I've been praying for Israel. I've been praying Psalms 121 and Psalms 122 over Israel. They need our prayers. We need to, I need to really check my own heart and really just be a blessing to the people around me. And I really want to be a blessing to those that I am in direct contact with. And I hope that I am a blessing to you. I hope if there is a comment that you, if you need anything that in any way that you need something answered, that I can answer it for you. If there's something that you need, like you can reach out to somebody that they can be a blessing to you. And I hope in any way that if there's something that I can answer, that I can be a blessing to you. But for now, I just hope that we all pray for Israel, and I hope that we pray for our leaders in this country. Our country desperately needs the Lord. And so that's really what's on my heart right now. And I hope as you go about your day that you can be a blessing to somebody. And because we all need each other. We all need each other so desperately. And I just hope that if it's all you can do is smile and be a blessing to somebody in that way, and smile at them and just tell them that, you know, hey, have a good day. I hope you have a great day. And bless somebody in that way. And yeah, that's really, you know, because we just need, really, we need the touch of God right now. And that's really, I just wish I could wrap my arms around everybody and tell them how much they're loved by the Lord. So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video. And I hope everybody has a great day in the garden, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.